Hello my friend from Paradox Plaza. Today as requested I'm gonna show you how to transform your Europea Universalis map into a custom map of your own. So first, before I start, let me just excuse myself for the accent, for I am French, and excuse me for the mic too, because my mic is kind of a little cheap. I was not really prepared for this, but well, the intention is there, and I hope you like this. So yeah, the first thing you want to do will be to do a print screen of the map you want to transform. This will be your model on which you will draw after that your own map. So here I decided to do a map of Crimea. The main reason for it is that Crimea has some pretty nice border to work with, and it has a body of water. So like that, I'm gonna be able to show you how to name correctly the body of water on your map. So yeah, here we have our Crimea. You just have to zoom the way you want to show it on your map. So here I'm gonna do it just like this. So we have some place here to write on the Black Sea and some place to write on Lithuania and Golden Horde. Just like this will be just nice enough. So you just have to press your print screen button and import this into the software you want to use. Here I'm using Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop. It's a pretty expensive software, but if you can afford it, it's one of the best you can have on the market. I think there is a software named GIMP that you can have for free, but if you can have Photoshop, just go with it. So you create a new project. The size needs to be the size of the entire print screen. So here I'm gonna name it tutorial map and just let it like it is by default. So here you have your project. Just import the image. Here I have two screens, so I'm just gonna crop that. Okay, so here you have your model. So remember that this is only your model on which you will base your map. This will not show off on the final project. So don't be afraid by all these the part of the interface right here. Next, what you will want to do is to add a paper texture to your map. So this is pretty simple. You just have to find an image on the internet with an image of paper that you want to use. Here, what I use for mine that I posted yesterday on Reddit is a paper texture that has been posted on the Cartographers Guild, which is a website of people that likes to draw a map and they share things with each other. So this one has been made by VTSims02. So you just have to copy and paste the image directly in your project. So here you are, and remember to put the layer behind your model. Like that you will be able to work correctly. So you can name your layer for remember easier which one is which, because later you'll see that you'll end up with more than 20 or 30 and even more layer depending on the text you want to use. So here I'll write paper edges here and my model. So after that, before you can start, you will need to upload some nice brushes that you can use to write the icons for example, the mountain or etc. So here, for example, I I have some brush with mountains. I have some brush with, for example, for with the forest. I have some brushes with grass. I have some brushes even with the compass I want to use. So this will be something you can find directly in DeviantArt. There are many artists that does these kind of brushes and they give them for free. All you have to do is to give them credits when you post something, which I forgot, I think. But here I'm gonna do the credit for it. So the brush I'm using for the map I posted yesterday and the map I'm showing to you today is a brush made by Star Raven. So you can download it and upload it directly in Photoshop. It's pretty simple. You open your brush, open the oceans, and you go and load brushes. When this is done, you will have all the brushes that are integrated in his own project. So here I'm gonna use this one for the borders. So for the outlining, sorry. So here I'm gonna create a new layer named outlining. The outlining will be the little line that differentiate the water from the earth. So here you have only to directly write on the layer of outlining and follow the outlining of your model. So I'm gonna do that pretty quickly. And remember, what I like to do is to exaggerate the width of the river. This gives the map an aspect more symbolic instead of like a satellite view, which give it pretty nice, a pretty nice final look. You see when we'll end this, but you can exaggerate the river. Remember that the map, especially in those times of medieval time and in Renaissance, the map were not really actual um, representative of the ratio between the objects and everything. It was not made to be exactly the distance. The map were more symbolic object to represent the position of things. So even sometimes you can find representation of entire cities on a map in the old time, and it kind of don't make sense if you don't understand this, but this is something you need to keep in mind. So here I'm gonna do this pretty quickly, and when you're going to do yours, I think you'll take more time, but there I don't want to be too long, so yes, gonna not be pretty nice, but we don't really care. So here, blah 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 blah. Just me do this here. Like we say in my language, just do it à peu près. Here, okay. So when your borders are done, it should look something like this. So you already have kind of the essence of what your map will look like. So that will be all for now. In the next video, I show you how to add some colors to the paper for to give a result just like the one I posted on Reddit yesterday. So if I can show you, it will be something like this. So to add some colors to it. So thank you very much. If you have any question, you can PM me on Reddit or you can leave your comments below. So yeah, see you next time.